Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to Earth of Oryn, which is a medieval city builder game. So we get building and we do all the stuff that you would absolutely expect us to do in a medieval city builder. We build homes and farms and markets and walls and everything like that, but more important is how we go about it all. We could build a kingdom based on generosity and being kind and nice, which all sounds very lovely, and if we do that, that takes us down one particular route. Or we could go down a very different route and play more as a tyrant and rule with oppression and fear and being a bit scary. And of course, depending on our choices, things play out a bit differently for our settlement and our people. And it looks really interesting, and also it looks very pretty as well. It looks very nice indeed. So do you know what? Here we go. Time to play a bit of the demo of Earth of Oryn and do some medieval city building. Okie doke, here we go. Welcome to the hamlet of Asdraswald. Asdraswald, I don't know how to say that there. Welcome to the hamlet of that place I can't say, and we are being told that 12 settlers have joined the adventure. Okay, that seems like quite a promising start. Down here is quite interesting, by the way. We appear to have some sort of giant bird, possibly about to pick off like a boar or something down there. Is it just going to grab it in its claws and fly away? I'm not entirely sure. We shall keep an eye on that kind of a thing. But okay, so 12 settlers have joined the adventure. Okay, that seems like a good thing. You have 300 gold at your disposal, plus some extra resources. Okay, so that's up there. So we've got 300 gold. The gold coins do appear to have a nice sort of four-leaf clover shape in. That's quite good. And then we've got some food that looks edible, which is quite promising. That's a good sign for food. The wood looks a bit less edible, so not going to mix them up. That's quite good. Commonly used to construct buildings, and some stone also used to make buildings, and they're not going to eat that either, which is quite good. Okay, so we've got some stuff that we can build with, and our goals are to finish the tutorial, and there's no deadline. Okay, right, that seems fine. Right, you are. Oh, okay, right. First things first, the bird did not go and grab the boar. The bird just sort of swept by and said hello or something, I don't know, but there are quite a lot of birds flying around. However, we can see very clearly that time is ticking by. People are moving around, and we've got, smoke coming out of the chimney and birds flapping around. So I think right now, before we go and do anything else at all, we should begin by asking a very, very important question. And I think you all know what it is. So say it along with me, everybody. Is spacebar pause? And yes, I can very happily confirm that spacebar is pause. Well done, game. Good job. You're doing it all very well indeed. Okay, so now the time is paused, we can have a little look around. So over here in the corner, we appear to have a crow talking to us. Hi there. Hello, dear. Oh, it's a very personable crow. Hello, dear. I'm the crow, so I can see. Flying in the sky, I have seen many men trample these lands. I'm here to guide you in this new adventure. Caw, follow my lead. Okay, right, so we'll have a chat with you in a moment. So there's our crow buddy. So there's our settlement name. And then we're on, don't know what that is just there, 1 out of 4. So maybe there's sort of 4 days in spring or whatever. Got some temperature stuff. So, it's a sort of a quite comfortable, fresh, shall we say, 16 degrees C, 48% humidity possibly. This is now, sort of a little sort of a weather report type thing. And people seem relatively happy, 46%. There is 66% trust. We've got 12 people and 10 of them are unemployed. And nobody has a house. Okay, right, so I imagine one of our very first things to do is build some housing, I would guess. But okay, right, hello there, my crow friend, how are you? First of all, let's talk about your situation. You are located in the mountains of Brandford. That's quite a nice place with abundant lakes, pine forests and rocks. But be careful of freezing winters. That raises a good point, actually. I looked at all of the stuff up here, but I didn't go and look at the map. So how are we looking over here? So we've got a little sort of, like, what is that, a town hall, a forum. A little forum over there, okay. And then we've just got a lot of trees. There's a lot of trees going on. There's a few sort of stones dotted around. And then over here, on our sort of, again, I don't know which way north is. Oh no, there we go. There we go. There is a compass there. So sort of to the east of us, according to that sort of compass there, we've got some water. And I think by the look of it, it's a river. I think that's a river, isn't it? That doesn't look sort of like oceany water. That's a river, isn't it? So, okay, so we've got a river over there. Okay, it looks very nice. It looks very pretty. And then, yes, we've got this thing here. So we have our forum, and then there is something being built just here. Oh, a stockpile. There is a stockpile there. Okay, so that has been constructed, and it's full. It's full of food, and it's full of wood. Okay. And then, yes, we've got these people sort of dotted around, and when you sort of do put the cursor over them, they make a little kind of grunt of acknowledgement. Apart from you just didn't. Okay, thank you for not proving the point. Can you do a grunt of acknowledgement? No. Okay, now they're not doing it. When we did it before, they kind of went, huh? And did little sort of like, grunts of acknowledgement as though they knew that we were sort of spying on them. But no, they're not doing it now. Okay, thank you guys. Thanks, chaps. But even though they're not making any kind of little grunting noises anymore, we can see that everybody's got their own name. So that there is Proil Prurd, which is quite a hard name to say. So hello there, Proil Prurd. And down here, we've got Maniv Tanond. And there must be a few other people around you over there. That's Rillialon Gazalard. Oh, that's a very dramatic name that would score many points in Scrabble. Okay, right, so there's all our people, and yes, it's quite nice around here. Okay, so what's next, Birdface? This world is under the influence of unknown forces that may trigger unwanted behaviours. You can press on the button representing a bug in the bottom menu to open a panel to report a bug or send a feedback. Okay, because we are playing the demo, there might be a few bugs. But they factor that into the game and that, things might be a bit weird because unknown forces are here. Okay, I like that. That's quite good. You'll need to influence your citizens by gaining their trust, that thing there, taking care of their happiness, that thing there. Okay, that's fine. On the right of the gauges, there is a panel with citizen count, unemployed citizens, and housing. Yep. That's fine, read that. Let's learn how to move around on the map. Really, game? Really? We've just been doing that, but okay. Oh, okay. I was going to say, we don't have to press the zoom buttons, but no, we can just do this. And then we can turn the camera around like that. Look at us moving the camera about like a seasoned professional. Marvellous. Okay, when new settlers arrive, they will want to have a place to live before doing anything else. Makes perfect sense. Allocate some of your lands to be used for this purpose. Okay, so click the highlighted buttons, so down here, so zoning tools, and then, oh, a housing zone. So you don't build individual houses, possibly, you zone out an area for living in, and do people then go and build their own houses? Oh, that's quite jazzy. Okay, I like that. So, we could have a housing zone, or multiple housing zones. I mean, there's quite a lot of rocks over here that we might need, but I feel like that area there is quite good for housing. So how about we go... you just sort of... I was expecting to click and drag, and it would drag like a big sort of rectangle type thing, but no, it's not doing that. It's sort of just filling the space in individually, but okie dokie, that's fine. We'll bring that down there as well. Okay, so now we have a little housing zone. Okay, right, that's very good. You might want to pause or faster time during your game. Already ahead of you, game. Already ahead of you. And that is speed up. Okay, we've done that. You are mastering time. We're very good at the pause thing. We're absolutely amazing at that. Sometimes important notifications will appear on this panel. Up here is it? Okay. You can click it to show its history. Okay, but nothing has happened so far. Right, you are. Handling food production is important in order to increase your citizen happiness and avoid them dying from hunger. Yes, that makes sense. Right. We need more storage for seeds, they're saying. Okay, right. Pause time for a second. Hang on. Oh, look, yeah, they do. They do just go and set... That person just made a little noise. Did you hear the little noise they made? No. There you go. Hang on. Are you going to do it? It's very slight and very sort of very quiet, but they do just sort of go, huh? Okay, so we now need to build a farm. Okay, so let us get a farm underway. Prefabricated buildings. Production buildings. Okay, so we've got, oh crikey, there's quite a lot to build. House, sanctuary, labs, assemblies, stockpiles, tall houses. Ooh, fancy tall houses. Farms, lumberjacks. Got resource markets. Got some defensive type buildings. Okay, so these are all prefabricated, which is intriguing because that does sort of imply that maybe you can have not prefabricated buildings and design your own sort of buildings and your own shapes and things. For now, though, we need a farm. Okay, so I mean, I don't know if there's like a soil quality or something, but over here looks good for a farm. This looks very farmy if we dig up the rocks and things. Too high for supports. Oh, it's on a hill. That's on a bit of a hill. I think we'll put it... I mean, it's quite hard to see the terrain given the amount of grass that there is. Could we... I'm just going to put... It says too high for support. I'm just going to put it there and hope that's okay. Right, boop. We've said to build a farm. So that cost us 3 of our gold coins. But now we'll unpause time and just let that tick on a bit. Okay, in fact, can we click that to hurry things along? So people are coming over here. Are they building it by hitting it with hammers? I do hope you are. Where's your hammer, sir? Oh, crikey, I've gone all the way over there. Oh, they're not building it. They just delivered some things. Construction progress down to entirely nothing. Can somebody come and hit this with hammers, please? There we go, look. Right, it is done. We've built ourselves a little farm. Very nice indeed. Everybody seems very jolly about that. Okay, so now we need to set up harvest zones to assign harvest tiles. Okay, so now it's a different zone. So that's a housing zone where they're doing a spot of camping, which is nice. Now we've got to do the food side of things. Okay, and they want 20 of those. Okay, we'll put a few more in actually. Like that. There we go. So grow lots of veggies over there, please. That would be wonderful. Are people employed here? Do we need to tell people to work there? It looks to me like they've already kind of assigned themselves to that job. They're getting on with it, look. Okay, that's good. You'll need more resources to expand your settlement. Okay, lumberjack camp, here we go. So build, we saw this earlier. And yes, let's put it, I think in here is quite a good idea because there's quite a lot of trees. So pop that in like that. And there we go. Right, so we've got to finish building the thing. This is okay. So runtime on nice and quick. Oh, there you go. Look, it's warmed up a little bit. 21 degrees C. Very comfortable. Very nice. Your settlement is attracting new people. 3 are on the way. Okay, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Look at that. Jazelia Vonalord has arrived. There's some great names in this. Right, the lumberjack thing is done. And again, I assume people are just sort of working there because they know they need to go and do that kind of a thing. Well, there you go. A citizen has been employed at the lumberjack camp. You're likely to select trees that you want to be cut. Okay, so the cut trees tool. Ah, okay. Right, if we cut these trees, that might give us some room to... Hang on, get that one. That'll give us some room to build in. We get some more housing in, possibly. Like expand the housing zone. So do that, and also do those. There you go, that makes sense. I quite like that. So now the lumberjacks are going to start cutting down trees. Okie dokie, this is all coming together. And we're about halfway through the tutorial. You can accelerate the process by hiring more citizens for a job. Hire more workers to transport resources and construct buildings. Select your forum, that's the main building, and click on the workplace button. Okay, is that the forum? Yes. Ah, right at the top here, I didn't see those. So there's the workplace button. Click on two more slots to open the job position. Oh, I see here. So 1 and 2. So we've basically got out and gone, do you know what? We need 2 more people to go and do some more work. Thank you so much. Okay, so jobs are going to get done a bit quicker. Now we need to build our mining camp. Let's put that. I mean, there's quite a lot over here. There's quite a lot of stone over there. So we'll pop that in over there. And, yeah, runtime on nice and quick. They can get that constructed. Yeah, there we go. People are coming over. Vonov Damord is bringing wood. Hi there, Vonov. And, oh, Lorogra Efasford. Oh, Proil's back. Hello, Proil Prrd. You're working on it. So you're doing the actual building. Hopefully hitting it with a hammer. Oh, no, you've just cleared off. You've cleared off somewhere and somebody else is going to go and do it. Okie dokie. Right. That's taking a while to get done. While they work on that, how is the farm looking? Are we growing some nice things? What are we growing? Possibly. Oh, it's cereal. Oh, it's a cereal field. We're not growing veggies. We're growing grain. Okay, I thought maybe like veggies would be, vegetables. Grow some carrots. Grow some carrots or some cabbages. Come on, that's the peasanty dream, isn't it? But no, apparently they don't want that. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. You grow what you like. It's all good. It's how near to that? We're on 68.1%. And it appears to have stalled. I assume because everybody's gone to bed, possibly. Oh, no, there we go. It's finished. Right. So now the stone mining camp is done. And we need to go to here and tell them to mine all of that stone. Okay. Makes perfect sense. Right, this is all coming together. I get it so far. You might have noticed that your people are moving slowly. Not particularly. I think they're okay, aren't they? They're doing all right. I think you lot are doing fine. The game's being very picky. Okay, build 10 roads. Okay, roads are just there. And then we can have a dirt path, a wooden road, which is intriguing, a stone path, or a fortified road. Look at that. That's like a road with an exciting sort of fortification wall type thing next to it. Oh, that's quite good. I think maybe, do we just need to do this for now? If we just bring a road... Oh, hang on. How have I done that? Past... Oh, I see. Right, you click and sort of then it moves out. So if we just go like that, just bring a path across the front of... How does this work exactly? I've not nailed this very well, I don't feel. Hang on a minute. It's going to cost 90 work. Just do that, please. Yes. Just build a road going across the front of there. I don't think I did that particularly efficiently, but yes, I can get it now. That's fine. And yeah, this is just for the labourers. This is just for the labourers. They're just making a little sort of track, if you like, more than a proper road. Okay. There we go. And now we're doing science. Okay, so let's get a lab in place, which I think we did see. So one of those, we'll put that... Is there a front door to the lab? There, I think. So we'll pop that just there and then build an assembly, a place to create rules. Okay. That is important because I think that's the kind of the key thing about this game. It's all about the rules and how you manage and such like. That building doesn't appear to have a door. Is that the door maybe with that little wheel on it? It might be. Okay. They also need some more storage for wood, it says. Can we build another storage thingy? Are we allowed to build another one of those? If I can find where it is. Yes, they're a stockpile. Can we just have another one of those? I mean, the game might not like us doing this out of sort of tutorial sequence, but I'm just going to pop one just there and hope it's kind of okay. There we go. Right, so they're getting on with putting all these things together. So we can do research. Oh, 5 more people are coming in. Crikeys, it's busy around here. There we go. So we've got some more place to store things, which now everybody is very happy with, apart from this person. Coil Gamma Will is having a little bit of a tricky time reaching an item because they're finding a building in the way. You'll sort it out. Can we pick you up and move you? No. We don't sort of have magic sort of god powers or whatever. It's fine. They'll sort it out. They'll fix it in a minute. They'll realise they can't get through the solid building and they'll go and do something else. There we go. Look, everything is fine. Right, so we're waiting for the laboratory to get built. Construction progress, that came right back down to nothing. I think, is everybody just busy? I think what's happening is, because, okay, right. Okay, we didn't look at this over here, but they've done a grand job of cutting down those trees to the point where they're all gone and there are just many piles of wood everywhere. Okay, no, sorry, I hadn't noticed that you'd finished all that. You've done a very quick, efficient job there. Is all this stone gone as well? No, I think the stone's still here. Okay, so the stone's still around, but yeah, they've got rid of all of the trees. Okay, no, fine work. But I think now people are trying to bring all of the wood over to here, to the stockpile. I think that's what the holdup is. But no, okay, it's fine. We'll get the lab done at some point, I'm sure. I'm sure they'll get it all fixed and they'll get it put together. There is no construction progress right now. I don't quite know why. Ah, here we go. Right, someone's hitting it with a hammer. There we go. I was wondering if we didn't have the resources or whatever. No, There we go. We have a lovely sciencey place. A good way to make money is to set up taxes. I feel like we don't need taxes because we have got quite a lot of money, but okay. Research tax in the assembly building. Research citizen tax in the assembly building. So that was just there. So there's the assembly building. So that's workplace. Items in the building. Research new technologies. Okay. So tax. Create taxes to gain gold. Okay. Well, we'll work on that then. And I think, yeah, there's a little sort of thing pootling around the edge. So somebody's in there, you know, doing the stuff, filing the paperwork and such. And then citizenship tax. Settlers have to pay 2 gold to become a citizen. So we get more money, but the place becomes a little bit less attractive to newcomers because, of course, they have to pay their way. But that's what the game is telling us to do. So there we go. We shall do that. And there we have it. That is done. Your accountant couldn't be happier. Have we got an accountant? Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, next up, exchanging goods for money is the key to your economy. Let's make money. Yes. Okay, so set up a resource market. So that's just there. And here we go. So the resource market can go, I think, can it go here? Can we just sort of pop it there? Because then it's near to resources, which makes a lot of sense. So I think everybody's happily running. Oh, we've got so much food. We've got so much food. There's so much flour. Are we all just surviving on just eating flour? Just, you know, what's for dinner? Mum, Dad, I'm so hungry. I've been out chopping trees. What's for dinner? I'm afraid it's flour again, son. No, not flour. Okay, so we're now saying to sell the wood and the stone. Okay, can we not possibly sell some of the flour that we've got? Because and potatoes. Oh, we've got potatoes and potato seeds and wheat seeds and cereal. Okay, we've got spuds as well. Lovely. Right, so go to here and we can now say, I would like to sell 20. Oh, that's buy. Sorry, no, hang on. Sell 20 stone. Okay, and then sell 20 wood. So like that. So now it's going to keep selling those amounts, is it? Is that how that works? Possibly it is. The lands are not safe. Right, now we need to do some defensive stuff. So build a barracks. We saw that earlier, didn't we? A barrack. That can go... Where can we put that? Maybe that could go just here, look. Our defensive stuff can go just here. So pop that in like that and get that done. And, you know, are you going to tell us of an archery thing? I'm going to get one step ahead of you and build that anyway, just in case. I'm going to sort of try and predict what you're going to get us to do, tutorial. So yeah, they're working on this. I think all the stuff is in there now. That just needs somebody to whack it with a hammer, and the same goes for that one. Okie dokie, and they've built the archery thing first. Build 1 out of 2 barracks. Okay, no, everything is fine. Everything is fine. We'll pop that one there. There we go. Oh, the archery thing counted as a barracks. Okay, everything is fine. It's all good. We don't need this one. How do we tell them to not do that? Where is destroy? That's close all panels. Have we got a please don't do that anymore because I don't want you to do that button? Oh, there you go. Remove. Hang on. Remove. Cleans the ground of small objects. Destroy bigger objects. Yeah, get rid of that. Don't need that. It's fine. It's fine. It might have cost us some gold there, but I'm not bothered. Right, now we need to hire some soldiers to defend ourselves. So we've got 2, apparently. 2 out of 8 soldiers. So, is that across the top here? So does that count? Hang on a minute. Is it here? No, that's destroy a building. So do we then need to go like that and like that? So that gets us up to... That will be... hang on a minute, that's a bit confusing. Is there one in here as well? Is there another one in here? Right, okay. So if we do that, that goes up to... Yeah, do you count as soldiers? 6 out of 8. So if we go there and then like that, we should have 4 soldier types and then 4 archers. Okay, the soldiers will protect us. At some point, you might like to get more insight about your economy, people, and buildings, might I? Okay, so open the dashboard menu, open the social menu, open the urban planning menu. Okay, imagine I don't know where they are. The button's located on the bottom centre of the windows. Okay, so we've got this thing here. Oh, I see, right. There's the dashboard menu with money. Then we've got the social thing, so we can see what everyone's doing. So Yonogra Marosht is getting some water, and Relilia Arkasht is getting water and such. Okay, this is good. And then over here, we've got information about buildings, but there doesn't appear to be any buildings there. But okay, no, everything is fine. It's all good. Right, we've done that. Data, data, and data. Some buildings can unlock technologies to unlock buildings and improve some behaviour. Right, so we want to go to the lab, which we haven't been to yet, and research carpentry. Okay, so that'll be just... That is... Oh, that's people's thoughts. I have nothing to do. I can't find the destination. I'd like better housing. Okay, how do we do science? Hang on, is that the lab? I've clicked the lab, right? That's the lab. Oh, I must have clicked something else because this is now a bit different. Carpentry. That's got to be there. Yeah, there you go. 14 gold to get that done. That's fine. That's very affordable. So run time on. What else have we got, by the way? So salesman unlocks business places. Architecture, new decorative buildings. Can we have some plants? Masonry, stone buildings. Hydraulics is hydraulic buildings. And fire unlocks new fireplaces. Okay, that's exciting. But right now, let's get the carpentry thing sorted. And boop, there we go. Carpentry is done. Settlers will come with some seeds, but you will need to buy some extra or produce more to expand your cultures. Okay, so people arrive with things. People arrive with goods. And we then go, thank you very much. That's lovely. I should take this. But we might not have enough. So we need to go and buy some more. A technology gives you the possibility to unlock a new specialized building to trade seeds. Okay, so this thing here. So get that unlocked. Because then we can get ourselves like a seed exchange or whatever. And then when we have that, oh, look at that. We're getting money from things. From trading possibly. When we get that. There we go. Let's build it. We can now have a seed market. Okay, right. Yes, this makes perfect sense. So that will be under there now. Right. There we go. So we can now have a seed market, which I think we will put sort of down here toward where our farm is, because that's where they're going to need them. I think I put that on a bit of a hill, but I think they're bracing it with sort of wooden supports anyway. Right. There we go. The music in the background, I've got the music on relatively quiet, but it has gone marginally sinister. Are we okay? A bad thing's going to happen soon? Oh dear. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. But yes, there we go. So that, I think they've got the stuff they need. Somebody's got to go and build it. Look at the amount of food that we've got. We've got so many potatoes. We've done all of the potatoes all of the time. Right, that is done. Enemies have been seen going toward your city. Prepare your defences with walls and military. I am ready to defend. Defend your settlement, it says. Oh. 5 enemies alive. I didn't build any walls. I thought the next step was going to be, yes, build a wall or 2, but no. I didn't get round to that bit. Hang on, walls. So we can build how much stone have we got? Okay, I will admit this is a slight nuisance. I would like this to move down a bit so I can see my resources. Because at the minute I can't see how much stone I've got. How much stone have I got? Only 19 bits. So I don't imagine stone defences are going to be too handy. Maybe some wood. Although I don't know where the enemy are coming in from. I'm not quite sure where they're coming in from. Also, how do we attack? Like, we've got these people here. Double click and select to focus the camera on the formation. Okay, so if I do that, where are they? So can we... right. we send them out to do things. Okay, right. So there's eight of us. Although, I kind of feel like maybe we should get another one in. If we can very quickly just cobble together another building, another military building. Yeah, that one, look. We possibly should have left that one, shouldn't we? We're going to build it. So if we do that and get that in, then, yeah, that might allow us to get 4 more people, and then we've got a good numerical advantage. Well, now it's going to be equal. Do you know what, though? I like on the walls of the archery place, they've got like little sort of planters. Got sunflowers in there, some little kind of pink flowers, a nice hanging basket with some plants. Oh, good job, folks. Good job. Right. Our people... Oh, hang on a minute. The bad guys are already here. Oh, they're... Okay, right. Hang on a minute. You lot. Kill. Go. Get. Okay, so run time on. Unpause. They're having a bit of a tete-a-tete. Yeah, hang on. Where are you going? You're just wandering off. You are... Oh, okay, right. They're quite dead. But our people... Yeah, right, get over here. Because they're causing problems with that. So you go and deal with that, please. In fact, everybody. Archers. Yes, assemble. Attack. And barracks. Attack. So everybody should be kind of charging in over here. The archers are firing from range, which is good. They've realised they don't want to destroy a building anymore because our people are coming in to choppity-chop at them. Then there's 2 enemies alive. Some of our people have died. There is 1 enemy alive. Where? No enemies alive. Hurrah! I don't know where that was, but well done. Right, and we've completed the tutorial. Okay, lovely stuff. Right, so we can continue. But I think we might as well go to the next actual proper mission, because I think the demo does have the sort of tutorial that we just did, and then a full proper sort of mission type thing where we're not quite so sort of handheld, if you like. So let's go and do that one. Okay, hats off to the Settlement Naming Commission of this world, because they've outdone themselves this time. That is wonderful. Look at that. Welcome, everybody, to the townlet of Jankswabbling. Brilliant. Okay, here we are in Jankswabbling, of course, and it says, beneath its charm lies peril. The last settlers vanished without a word. Now it's your turn to tame the frontier or fall to it. Okay, that seems very sinister. 10 settlers have joined, so we start with 10 people. You have 320 gold at our disposal. Okay, that's very nice. And then some food and wood and stone. Okie dokie. So, the main goal is to reach the last game event. 1 out of 5. Okay, so there are events in the game, are they? So like big, exciting, dramatic events that we have to deal with? I don't know. I'm not sure what that means, but okay, right. First things first, let's go and take a little look around. So there is our sort of forum, town hall centre type thing, and there's our stockpile. So have we got water anywhere? There is some water over there, not that much though. Plenty of trees, stone over there, and I mean, yeah, it's sort of, again, it's hard to see. It's hard to tell how flat or not the ground is because it's all covered in, lovely sort of grass type stuff. But I think it's sort of flat-ish. Okay, right. So let's deal with the basics. Let's go over to here and get ourselves a nice sort of housing area type thing. So I think over here, why is there a flag sticking out of a rock? What's this? There's a flag sticking out of a rock just there, and I don't know why. I'm not quite sure why that's a thing, but okay. Right, so I think then the housing area should be over here. So we'll set up a nice housing area sort of just there. Do that, pop that in, bring it down. Okay, and then, we'll make it a little bit bigger actually. Tiny bit wider like that. Okay, so they can fit in lots of lovely housing. And then we are going to need some basic things, aren't we? So we are going to need, they have got proper housing in there, which is quite tempting. But for now, let's get the basics in. So lumberjack camp. We could use that to sort of clear out some areas. So let's put the lumberjack camp over here to clear those trees. So put that in there, and then a stone miner camp over here does look like a good bet. So pop that in there. That's all very good. We're going to need a resource market. In fact, do you know what we do need? What we saw previously. Another stockpile would be quite handy. So pop that over there. And in fact, do you know what? Pop another one in over here. Multiples of those are going to be very useful. And then, I mean, yeah, do we let them just go and build all that? Oh no, farm. We need a farm. We need some food. And down here looks like a good bet for that, doesn't it? So if we put the farm just there and then said, right, this is our farming area around here, look. Yeah, bring it over, actually. That whole bit there can be lovely farm stuff. So that can be where we do the farming. So I think, is that all the basic stuff? Like, yeah, the really essential basics. I think it is. The assembly and the lab can wait, I feel. I would like to get a house. And I think we can. It's just stone and wood. So I don't think that's too much of a problem. Oh, we need the resource market thing. Let's pop that in just here because that's fine. Right. That's quite a lot of things for people to do. So if we then tick time on, yeah, it's going to look quite busy all of a sudden, isn't it? But yes, that's fine. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got lots of work to do. But of course, first, they want to set up their housing. Hamilt the Fierce. Hi there, Hamilt. You're called the Fierce, which makes me nervous. If you were called Hamilt the Huggable, that'd be better. But okay, hi, Hamilt the Fierce. Ho there, wanderers. What are you doing so far from your home? Oh, well, we're just doing some basic building stuff. This soil answers to the Hamkill Empire. It's not yours, and it never will be. Oh, sleep under the stars if you like, but vanish before they fade. I'll return at dawn. Don't test my patience. Ah, okay, right. We possibly might need to build some sort of defensive type thing. How about a barracks or two? Let's put some military buildings in. One there. Although, we've only got 10 people, so we can't have, 4 can't be in the barracks and 4 can't be archers, because then there'd be no people left to go and do anything else at all, which of course is going to be bad. Oh, look at that. Hamilt the Fierce is going to attack. Okay, possibly. Although, they've built the barracks already. They've kind of acknowledged the potential threat of this. Okay, for now, we won't put those people in. I realise that possibly we should have prioritised the lumber camp and the stone camp first. Because if they're not in, we can't get any more wood or stone to build anything else. So possibly, yes, we should kind of prioritise those, which I have just done. So hopefully they can take those things over. Right, that is done. So some people can now chop down trees and some people... Oh no, the tree thing isn't ready yet. I thought it was ready. Right, so stone. Let's grab that stone, please. And trees, let's have... all of those would be quite a good idea. So get those for now. Clear those trees out of the way, please. And then, yes, we've not got very long until we're going to get attacked by 6 people. So I think maybe it might be prudent to build an archery thing. Too high for supports. Oh, it must be on a dodgy, unlevel bit of ground. Bother. Do you know what? That is not dodgy and unlevel. It can go just there. So, right, we'll train up some people. We haven't got long. We don't have long at all. Right, they're building other stuff, which is fine. I feel like this should now be high priority. Get this done, please. We've got not that long until lots of people are going to try and kill us a little bit to death. So if we could build that building, there you go. Good job, and tremendous. Okay, pause time. We need a lot of people. 1, 2... yes, there you go. 3 of those people in there. I thought there was a problem with that for a second. I got confused. 1, 2, 3. Okay, right. Give us some people. We've got 4. We've got 6 fighty people. And then I imagine everybody else is doing other jobs. Okay. So how do we... If they're coming from this direction, they're going to... Oh, hang on. They're just sort of... Oh, it's his flag. Right. Spawning point. A door where units enter and leave the map. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. So that thing there is where his units can enter the... I want to get rid of that. Can we destroy that, please? I don't want his troops just popping into where we're just living and such, because that would be bad. Right. Okay, the sun rises, and so do my soldiers. Yeah, well, so do ours. I am Hamilt the Fierce, Wrath of Hamkill Law. Yeah, well, I'm Penge of Cupboard, tea drinker of the cupboard. I'll work on the title. You've chosen resistance, and now you'll taste the price of it. Erase these buildings. Okay, right, so some baddies have appeared. I think let's get our people out over here to meet them before they get too close. So, assemble, fighting team. Here we go. So they're coming in. The bad guys are just sort of having a bit of a stand around at the minute. They have got a lot of flaming things. Right. And now they're attacking. But I think our archers are already on it. Were the archers firing a bit just then? I don't know. But if they could... Yeah, here we go. Right, now they are. Right, so the archers are getting some early shots in, which is pretty good. Because, that's going to cause them some damage. By the way, it's a random person. No, random person, get out. No, a random person has been dragged into the fight. Although I think they are doing quite well. Okay, nope, there we go. Lots of punching is happening. Lots of violence. Okay, get this person here. I think they have. Consider that a warm-up, says Hamilt. Okay, the earth shook today, but lightly. It shook with the force of your people hitting the ground. Yeah, you see, take that comeback. When the mountain wakes in full, there will be no standing upon it. Okay, can you just give us a time and a date, please? And we'll put it in the calendar. I don't know what you're on about. What does that mean? Okay, so is he coming back? That is the question, isn't it? Is he coming back to attack us again at some other point in the future? I rather suspect so. Okay, no, fine, there we go. We're going to have to do some fighting and such like. Ooh, a little bit of sort of frame rate droppage going on, but that's fine. Right, okay. I think possibly some science might be a good idea. Let's do some researchy stuff. And that means that we can then, get more stuff on the go. We can get more technology and maybe, uncover some new weapons or, sharper arrows or something. I'm not quite sure. But I think just, some better stuff would be quite useful. I'm having some slight lag issues going on. And, this is to be expected. It is a demo and such like. That is kind of the way of things, isn't it? Oh, dearie me. Okay. Right. We are... Right. Okay, are we okay now, game? Are we good? Are we good? I think we're good again now. Okay, no, we're not good again. We are having some moments with the game. Let's try and build, if we can. It's not happy, is it? It's not having a fun time. Let's build a lab. We'll put a lab over there, and then we'll build the assembly, which was the other thing, wasn't it? That was the law's place. That can go just there. So build those two. That'd be quite good. And I think in terms of resources, we're okay. I think we're looking okay at the moment. So, we've got a decent amount of stuff. We've got, potatoes and various other things. So I think what I'm going to do is, if we can save the game, maybe it's because we're zoomed quite far out. Is it happier now we've zoomed in? Are you okay, game? Are we good? It appears to be when it has to load up a new tooltip thing or get rid of it, doesn't it? I think when it loads up a tooltip, it is having a little bit of a wibbly old time. Okay, if we can save the game, I will save it and then reload it again, because that'll stop it being possibly quite so wibbly. So let me give that a go and just see if I can sort out the sort of slightly curious lag issue. Right, there we go. A quick save and reload has sorted out the slightly odd sort of lag problem. Marvellous stuff. Right, okay, so they're working on that. Now I notice that in 7 minutes and 10 seconds, another 4 people are going to come at us from over here. But again, we've got 8 people right now, so I think we should be okay. Although, I am tempted to just kind of expedite things a little bit. Can we tell them to not do that for now? Just sort of say for the minute, for the next whatever the time was it 7 minutes, did it say? 7 minutes, 10 seconds. You lot, go and do something else. Go and do a few other bits and bobs, please, because you might as well help out around the camp for a little bit. And then eventually, when the time is ready, you can then, sort of come back and start fighting again. And yes, if we could, get these buildings done, we could do some research and maybe get ourselves some new sort of fancy 11 citizens can't find a place to settle. Really? There's like a big housing area here. Okay, do you know what we're going to do then? We're going to build a house. A very small house, it says. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. It costs 10 effort, like 10 work effort, and 2 gold. Got loads of gold. 1 wood and 1 stone. That's fine. So if we build that, I assume we have to build that within the housing area, I would imagine. So if we build that there, and then build another one next door so they can have neighbours, which is exciting because, you know, everybody needs good neighbours, and put another 2 just there. So that, oh, hang on. Are they just in? Have they just magically appeared? Oh, no. Okay, no. That's fine. It's because time was paused, and I think, yes, it's kind of then undone that. Okay, no, that's fine. Right, yeah, some citizens are not very happy at all. They're saying, we're going to leave if you don't give us some housing, but we are trying to sort that out. Hang on. Wait there. We're trying to build you housing and such like. Sorry. And we could possibly make our sort of housing area a little bit bigger as well, just to fit some more people in, just sort of spread it around down there a bit. And then could we even build a tall house? Because that looks like it can, there you go, yes. It can accommodate up to 4 citizens. So if we then say, I don't know, put in a tall house like that, and then have a tall house over there. Can we have one there? No, we can have one in that corner. We'll pop one into that corner so people can have proper housing. So hopefully that should be enough. Yes, we've got 32 residences, which should be plenty, I would have thought. That should be fine. Yes, happiness is fulfillment, environment, ambitions, and nature. Yeah, okay, so they should be happy with that. I think maybe building another tall house might be quite a good idea as well. There we go. So we can have lots of people living in the housing and not living in the tents. There you go. That's a good idea, isn't it? Splendid. Right. Maybe a road could be a useful thing. Just to kind of... oh, hang on, I've done that wrong again. Bring that down like that. And then, yeah, work on that, please. So build a little path running along the front of there, so you can move around there a bit quicker. And then, do we need to get another road coming in through the middle here? Sort of like, if it starts there, dirt path is in the way. Okay, right, fine, be like that game. Tent is in the way. Oh dear. Okay, never mind. We'll do without roads for now. We need to kind of level out the floor and such. Walls and fences, I feel might be quite a useful thing though. A low stone wall. Okay, got large stone walls and other things are sort of locked away. Have we built the thing yet? Yes. Okay, over here we've got the lab and we've got the other stuff sorted. Okay, so carpentry unlocks new wooden buildings, unlocks new stone-based buildings. That, I think, sounds like a very handy thing. So we'll have a bit of that. And then over here, what can we get here? This is our... I thought that was our law building thing. I keep clicking on a person. No, the building. There we go. Right. So research new tech. There's not that much that we can research in here. Unlock technologies to maintain order. Create taxes to gain gold. Okay. I think we can do that. I think we can work on that. And then just get a little bit of gold. Because the gold is coming down and we're not making any more. So that's fine. So they can work on that. And in not very long at all, some more people are going to try and kill us a little bit. But it's okay. It's okay. We're going to build a wall at some point. I don't quite know how, because there are quite a lot of trees in the way. And I feel like possibly that's going to be an issue, isn't it? I mean, yeah, do we need to build a wall? Maybe. We've got a large stone wall, a 1 meter large stone wall. So could we just say, I'd like a stone wall to go along here. I like the way it appears. That's exciting. Like that. Just at the edge of the farm. So, yes. Do that, please. So put a nice stone wall at the edge of the farm. Because that'll look quite nice anyway, won't it? And then, yes, we've got... Oh, hang on. That's... that. Oh, hang on. He's got quite a lot of people coming in. Has he got... oh, no, sorry. I thought there was another 4 as well. No, 8 people are coming in. So we've got the same amount of people. We might need another fighty thing. Where was that? Jobs. I mean, the archers were quite effective, but I think we need some more sort of, up front, sort of brawler type people. We'll put that just there because there doesn't appear to be much other room. So there you go. That'll do. So yes, if we could build this in the next, not very long at all, that'd be tremendous. Thank you very much. In the next 5 seconds? Can you do it in the next 5 seconds? I suspect maybe you can't. Do you know what we are going to do? We are going to get everybody else on board, though. Select all. Did I just put? Oh, click, click, click. I want to do that, really. There you go. Yes. Can we get some people? Would people like to be fighters? We shall see if your courage holds a second time. Okay. Possibly will. I don't know. So we've got the same amount of people now. Although, I feel like if we take the fight, for example, to these guys here, nice and early, if we run down here, look, if we just position our people here and here and go, oh, what's that? Did it say default formation or something? If we come down here pretty quickly and get the jump on them, then, oh, there you go, they're already attacking, I think. Are our people, oh, they're coming in as well. Right. We might need to... they've killed one of our people, I think. I think they've just killed one of our poor people to death. Right, the archers are down here, so we can take these guys out. Getting the jump on them hasn't really worked, because... oh, hang on, I think they are all dead now, though. Okay, right, they're all gone. Now we need to get back over here, pretty sharpish, because they're coming through here toward our forum type thing. And I think if we lose our forum... then that's it. Yes, the heart and soul of the Empire. Lose it and it's game over. No pressure. Okay, other people are fighting the baddies. You prove stronger than the Whispers claimed. Why, thank you. That changes little. The next force comes not to measure, but to destroy. Okay. Have you ever thought about just, being a bit nicer? Just, don't be so grumpy about things. Yeah, we can get on, I feel. I feel like we should be able to be good buddies. But no, you're coming here, stomping around, being all grumpy, fine. Okay. Production. We need a bit more stone, I feel. So, yeah, these over here are grabbing stone. Could we fit a little stone camp thing there? And then get another couple of people doing that. And then, yes, mine those stones there, please. Because... we haven't got any stone. I mean, we are trying to build a great big wall down here made out of stone. But yes, we are lacking stone. And when are we being attacked again? Can we see? We got the marker things on. No, we haven't. Okay, we are suffering from that slightly weird sort of lag thing again. Okay, right. So I think what we need to do is we need to run time on a little bit. So tick time on slightly. Until they're finished building any of the other buildings, please. Can we just finish building the stuff? Yeah, you've got nothing. Oh, hang on. Yes, of course. We need to go click, 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 undo those people, and click, 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 undo those people. In fact, you know what? For the minute, we don't need anybody, do we? We don't need any military people at the moment. We're okay right now. We're fine. In 5 and a bit minutes we might need them, but hopefully everything will be sorted by then. Right, can we do any kind of sciencey stuff? This is all we can do right now. New hydraulic buildings, new fireplaces. I mean, is that going to be useful? Do we need fireplaces? I'm going to unlock fireplaces, because I'm not quite sure what it does. And we will do the citizenship tax thing, just to try and make a little bit of money. That would be useful. Because, yeah, down on 178 now. So the money is coming down a little bit. What's the problem with this? It's a lack of stone. Yes, okay. That does check out. I think as soon as that's done... it's quite hard to put a stone mining camp by the look of it. But as soon as that's done, we should be able to get some more stone in. Which would be quite useful. And I think there we go. Right, okay. So have we got... oh, hang on a minute. Possibly should have assigned some more people. Have we only got one person doing the stone mining? Maybe that's why it's not going so quickly. Yeah, okay. Right, well, there you go. Fine. It's professional. I know what I'm doing with this. And then, yeah, we need that barracks finished really quite soon, actually, because these guys are coming to kill us, apparently. They're coming to, like, burn things down or something. Oh, yeah, we're just out of stone. We're completely out of stone for everything. So they can't build the wall down there. We've got, yeah, we just need more stone, please. We haven't, like, got it all, have we? No, we haven't. We've zoned out loads of bits for you to go and grab. So in your own time, folks, come on. We need some more. How are we for food? We're okay for food, I think. I think the farm's doing all right. I think the farm is okay by the look of it. Can we see what the farm's got going on? No, but nothing's coming up saying people are starving. So I assume our food is okay. Crikey, the time's come round again so fast for the next attack. Good grief. Right, okay. We'll have 4 people. And we'll have another 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so another 8 soldiery types hopefully appearing. There we go. Right, so they're all ready. So squad 1. Right. Hang on, pause time. Let's find out if your courage outruns our arrows. Okay, right. You've bought a load of archery types, have you? Well, la-di-da. We are going to run in to attack you pretty much straight away. There we go. This is my plan. We're just going to run in and have a fight with you. Rather than you coming to us, we're going to come straight in. So here we go. Charge! I think our people... Oh no! Tanasir Zuwil has been killed. Okay, we need to get in pretty quickly and start whacking them with swords or whatever we whack them with. I think our people are being somewhat killed to death. Do they replace? I'm not sure if they replace anything. Stop shooting at us, you scoundrels. Where's our people? Can we get in? I can't quite see where they are now. Right, get in over here. Everybody just charge, pile in. All the people, get in, please. Do some killing of the baddies. People can't find proper houses. Yeah, there is a reason for that. We haven't got any stone to build anything. Right, okay. Stabby stab. What are they doing? Are they attacking a tree? They're like, yeah, I'm going to take down your trees. Have this. Impressive. Now comes something that doesn't miss. Okay. What do you mean? Our objective, of course, in the game is to survive 5 thingamabobs, isn't it? So maybe that's what that means. Maybe 5 story elements, or whatever it was, is lagmungus. Okay, right. I need to go and save and reload it again, I think, because it doesn't like it, does it? Every time we do a fight, I don't think it likes it afterwards. Okay, let me go and save and reload. And then we'll see how long we've got until the next attack is coming around. Right, there we go. Quick save and reload. And we are back in Jank Swabbling again. Marvellous stuff. Okay, so now we can see that next time we get attacked, there's going to be 8 people coming in from here and 9 coming in from down here, which is possibly a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Because I don't think we've got any other people left. So, for now, let's unassign everybody from here again, because we need like a workforce to be running around doing stuff. So we'll do that, because I think, yeah, we need housing. We really do just need some housing done. We haven't got enough people. Kind of feel like we haven't got enough people doing stuff for us. And yeah, we're just not getting enough stone. I don't know why we're not getting enough stone sorted. We've said to go and grab a lot of stone. Like here, look, stone miner camp. 3 citizens, we can't find our way to a dirt path. 2 citizens are saying, where is this rock? Is that a game they're playing? I don't know. That citizen there appears to be in his pants. Hello, and you are. Hello. Ocelia Erond. You've got your hat, you've kept your hat on. I mean, that's fine. That's a good thing. I like that. Well done on keeping your hat on. Could we possibly go and do anything else? Like, why haven't we got any stone? What is going on? Have I broken something here? Have I broken something? High priority. Let's make this a high priority thing, please. Get us some stone. Because we can't build anything without it. I can't get another barracks set up. That's got to be a high priority thing as well. Down here, look. Down here, I think, actually, do you know what we do? We just cancel that. Cancel this order down here. We don't need a stone wall. We don't need that. Don't need that bit. Just get rid. Maybe that's confused things. You know, trying to build defences to defend ourselves. Crazy talk. Okay. So are we now gathering any stone? Is anybody doing any stone mining of any kind? I don't think they are. The holdup is a lack of stone. But I don't know what else to do about that. Yeah, mine stone tool. So, do you know what? Erase mode. Okay, reset all of that, please. And then say that little subset of stones just there. That's what we want, please. Go and get those as soon as possible, everybody. Okay, and now they're on it, look. Everybody's run over. So maybe, yeah, there was a problem with that kind of a thing. There was a problem with, you know, the sort of, I don't know, the selecting area. Look, loads of people are on it now, which is good, but in not very long at all, we're going to get attacked by a lot of people. And we need to build a barracks really urgently. If you could put some stone into the barracks, please, that'd be grand. We haven't got long left. I suspect maybe, I suspect possibly, in about, say, let's call it a minute and a half's time, the townlet of Jenkswabbling might be in a little bit of a state. How long does it take to get stone? How long does it take? Oh my goodness me, they've just been doing this for hours. Okay, no, this is fine. We've got to go and do the thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think this is going to be it, isn't it? There's not going to be anything for us to do after this. They're sending in way more, 9 more people than we can muster. Because for some reason we just can't mine this stone. And then build another barracks to get another 4 people in. So we are struggling somewhat. Although, if we know people are coming in here, can we just position our people? You can sort of turn it round. So yeah, the archers go there. And the people from the barracks go like that. So can they do that? Can they rush out to over there right now and then be ready for when these guys appear? And then we can go in and, you know, get the jump on them. The real attack begins now. Does it, Hamilt the Fierce? Well, that's not very nice of you, is it? Right, your people have appeared, but we're ready for this lot. Okay. So we should be able to have a fight with these guys. If all of our people would arrive, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Where's the rest of our fighting squad? This doesn't look like... That doesn't look like 8 people to me. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 people. I don't quite know why we're not sending all of our people in. But they're all... Are we not going to attack the enemy then, guys? Guys? Come on. Come on now. There's a bad guy right there. Punching you in the head and such. Can we do something about them? Yeah, there they are, look. We are getting lag again, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. Right, yeah, can we kill them? Okay, right. They're dead, which is good. So now we want to get down to... Where are the other bad guys? They are over here. So if we run our people into over here, which, again, I am confused about, because it seems to imply that we've got 8 people, but there's only sort of 6 wandering about, so I don't quite know why... What's everyone else doing? So if we do that, right, they're firing at our main building that we need to keep safe. So I wonder if we succeed in this, are we okay? Right, you lot are just sort of standing over there. Can you get into where I've told you to go so we can launch the defence of the settlement, please? There are some people over here. Again, we've got the terrifying lag going on. Just going to stand and look at these guys, I am? Yeah? Okay, right, fine. We will... Ah, crikeys. Okay, there we go. Attack, please. Attack them. It is when it needs to bring the tooltip thing up, isn't it? When it's got to bring one of those up, it really doesn't like it. Okay. Can we please just attack this person? There's a person, there's a bad guy right there. We're just sort of looking at them going, oh, look, hello. Stabity stab. Okay, right. They are dead. And now we need to... Oh, crikeys. Come on, go. Come on, you can do it. We believe in you. I might just save it and reload it again. This is... Oh, we're going to be able to do it. We're on the tall house now. Come on, come on. We need to grab you lot. Oh, they need to go over there. And there's trees in there. Hang on. I'm going to save it and reload it and see if we can just target those guys in the trees. Right, we're back again. Let's see if we can take out these bad guys. So I think... Are you a bad guy? No, I don't think you are. I think you're one of ours. The bad guys were over in those trees. But now I don't know where they are. Have they vanished? People can't find a place to settle. Have the bad guys just sort of gone? They might have just kind of evaporated into the nothingness. I'm not quite sure where they've gone. But okay, our people just seem to be sort of trudging back home, which is okay. Right, are we ever going to get any stone? Are we going to ever bring any stone home from our many, many camps? Because that stockpile's empty. So I don't know why they're not bringing stone from here to the stockpile. I mean, yeah, we've got 3 people. I mean, idle, walking, and... I mean, where are they walking to and from? I don't know. Just idle and walking and done, idle and walking and done. Okay, okay. Right, I think what we'll do is we will finish things up for now with our look at Earth of Oryn, or at least the demo of Earth of Oryn, because I think, as we can see, there's a few little sort of, little bits that are a tad rough around the edges, shall we say, but it's a demo. That's the point. That's what you're supposed to do in the demos. That's why they go out and they can collect all the information and kind of work on the bits that, didn't work quite as well. And I think, we have got a little bit of an issue here. They don't seem to be collecting resources properly. Like the stone. They're just not gathering the stone that we've told them to gather. They're just sort of, wandering about. They all seem to be fascinated with the path. They all seem to be completely in love with the path that we've got. Everybody is just sort of walking up and down the path and not doing their jobs. People saying, I've got nothing to do. I've got nothing to do. Go and get some stone, possibly. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Go and do the job that we've told you to do. Because there should be 6 people doing that, but nobody's doing it. So, yeah, I think something has gone sort of fundamentally a little bit wibbly, shall we say. It's not working as it's supposed to, I don't feel. I mean, yeah, is the tree cutting thing still working? If we said, I want those trees there, please. Can we see you doing that? I know everybody runs over. Everybody then goes, oh my goodness me, I've got something to do. Yes, I can cut down trees. This is the best day. So if we then said... Yeah, we had to do this before, didn't we? So erase mode, and then get rid of erase mode and put it back on again. Are they then going to run over to those things? Is that what's going to happen? Are they going to run over to the stone? Because, yeah, if not, it is a fundamental problem, isn't it? We need the stone and the wood to do what we need to do. We can't build anything. We can't build any defences. We can't build any new buildings or anything. So, yeah, if they don't get on with this... I'm not quite sure. What are they doing? What are they? Oh, they're chopping the trees into... Oh, I see. Right, yes. They're chopping the trees into actual individual piles of wood. So that bit's fine. So we've got that done. So now you are working on a rock. There you go. You're doing that. The bad guy appears to have just sort of cleared off for a bit. The bad guy's gone, which is nice. So are we now able to get some stone back on the go? Was it stone? Yeah, needed items. Just some stone, please. So if we could grab some stone at any point, that would be good. I think it's just gone a bit wibbly, hasn't it? It's gone a bit wibbly. And also, the chappie's gone. The bad guy's gone. And he's not got a little thing saying, I'm going to come back to get you again. So I think maybe that's also gone slightly wonkaloids. But do you know what? It's fine. We can finish things up. I think we have had a pretty good look at the game to see what it's all about and how it works and all that kind of stuff. And, I have enjoyed it, despite its sort of slightly weird, janky kind of moments. It has been very, very enjoyable to play. I quite like the fact that, there is a bit of a story going on. You've got name people popping up and saying, I'm going to come and get you and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, there is a world going on. I imagine there's going to be a lot of sort of lore and such like when you play the game. This is a I think from the menu this is a mission, but there is going to be a campaign as well. And there appears to be quite a lot of different things you can build. There's a lot of different buildings, and I noticed over here we have got, where is it? Is it one of these? We have got a manufacturing building, a place to transform items into more valuable ones. So it looks like, yes, you can transform items into other things, which is also quite interesting. So, it's not just a case of you need wood and you need stone. We can sort of, make more complex things. So I think when it's a bit more developed and it's a bit further on, I think there'll be a lot to do in the game. There's going to be quite a lot of different things. And then you've got a whole fighting thing. You've got the whole sort of defense type thing happening, which is always very exciting. And you've got research to do and laws to pass and everything else. It reminds me a teeny tiny bit of Going Medieval. Not quite as sort of the same kind of a thing. You don't sort of get as invested in your individual characters as you did with Go Medieval, because you have quite a lot of people in this. It's more of a classic sort of settlement builder, but it gives me that feel with the big sort of walls that you can build and such like, and then the house in the middle and such like. You can sort of build a big castle, build different kind of defences or defensive towers and things around the place if you wanted to. So it does sort of make me think a little bit of Go Medieval, but it's not quite the same kind of a thing. But I think at some point in the future, when this is, way further on in the development process, we will come back to this. I can see us playing this again when it's, a little bit more sort of developed and they've ironed out some of the bugs, they've got things working and it's a bit more sort of fluid and all that kind of stuff. I think, we'll come back to it because I think it does have a lot of promise. And, as we've said, the demo is, a little bit rough around the edges in places, but that's okay. That's fine. That's what it's for. So, I think we will come back to this at some point soon-ish, potentially in the future, but for now, we shall wrap things up with our look at the very intriguing Earth of Oryn. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time.
Kunik, your time is now. And you have missed, Kunik. This is unacceptable, Kunik. An Ash's caravan has been ambushed by man-hunting chinchillas. You're going to land on my potatoes? That is just not the done thing. Oh, there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3. These guys have got amazing hair. I'm delighted that we've actually done something and it's worked.